Of low-fat yogurt, you'll find endless combinations without compromise. Try perfectly blended flavors like sweet pineapple or savory chive in 3 sizes that are just right. The delicious dilemma is over. There is only one cheese to choose. Hood Cottage Cheese. Always good, always Hood.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11. On your side. We begin with a breaking news alert.
And major developments tonight on the coronavirus pandemic in the DMV. We now know there are new cases of the virus in the district, and the Commonwealth had its first death. 7 is on your side with new information about the impact on our area. This is what we know right now. There are 6 new cases of COVID-19 in D.C., with patients ranging in age from 28 to 67 years old. Today, Virginia officials announcing the death of a man in his 70s. Doctors say that he contracted the virus from an unknown source, and he died in the peninsula area of Virginia near Newport News. And in Maryland, the first 3 Montgomery County residents to test positive for the coronavirus have fully recovered. But the state's number of cases is now up to 26. And more breaking news right now. Fairfax County just sent out a notice within the hour that a teacher at Lynbrook Elementary School has tested presumptive positive for the coronavirus. This is the first case related to Fairfax County Public Schools. The health department is conducting an investigation to find out who is most at risk of exposure from that teacher. The school district says the building will remain closed while it is thoroughly cleaned and disinfected. And today, President Trump told the world that doctors tested him for the coronavirus. This after the president had dinner at Mar-a-Lago with a Brazilian delegation, some of whom later tested positive for the virus. Elizabeth Herr with the other revelation from the president and the new extended travel ban.
President Trump in a rare Saturday afternoon briefing telling members of the press he has been tested for COVID-19.
I decided I should based on the press conference yesterday.
Saturday night, White House physicians revealing the results of that test. Negative.
Thank you very much.
While officials are urging social distancing, the president drawing criticism for shaking hands.
But why are you shaking hands, sir?
Because it almost becomes a habit. People come up to me. They shake hands. They put their hand out. It's sort of a natural reflex. Shaking hands is not a great thing to be doing right now. I agree.
Meanwhile, the U.S. travel ban now expanded to include the United Kingdom and Ireland. In just a few weeks, the outbreak's epicenter swinging from China to Europe with devastating effect. In Italy alone, COVID-19 claiming 175 lives in the last 24 hours. And in France, the prime minister announcing that non-essential businesses, including restaurants, cafes, and cinemas, will close until further notice. Back here at home, hospitals are gearing up for potential patient overflow.
The testing is really everything right now because we have to figure out which patients have the COVID-19 and which patients don't. Why? Because we have to isolate those patients to make sure they don't spread the virus.
President Trump touting Google's work on a new website to gain easy access to coronavirus testing information.
Google has 1,700 engineers working on this right now. They've made tremendous progress.
But Google releasing a statement on behalf of their sister company, Verily, tweeting, as of right now, is in the early stages of development and that it plans to roll testing out in the Bay Area with the hope of expanding more broadly over time. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
And today I spoke one-on-one with Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton about the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. She says it would be a lifeline for federal workers, any workers really, who have to take leave due to the virus.
I represent a lot of federal workers, a lot of whom are in the intelligence industry, who can't necessarily telework, who have to go to a different location. Same thing with things like TSA and other law enforcement agencies. And some of those people have kids with complex medical needs and really can't take a chance on exposing them to any sort of medical danger. So those are things that we're still working on. But the 2 weeks of
Now, that bill received bipartisan support in the House. Representative Wexton says the Senate needs to pass that bill as soon as possible because time is wasting. Now, many are rushing to get supplies just in case they have to stay home for a long period of time, but some stores in our area close their doors early. ABC 7's Tobias Rodriguez is live now with why stores are shortening their hours and what shoppers are searching for. Tobias.